Hello everyone and welcome. Today I bring you some ROCKSTEADY. For this you have to understand there's no right or wrong way to dance something. If you are enjoying it, if you like it, go ahead, keep doing it. I'm just giving options for the people who constantly ask me for how I do it, if I can make a quick tutorial. But remember, these are just options. You can use it as however you feel like it, and the only right way to do something is however you feel the most comfortable. So yes, you have to feel the music, but also helps to know what to do with your body and what to focus on. We gotta remember that ROCKSTEADY takes place on the mid-60s and it had a very short peak on Jamaican music. Its peak was only 2 years. Also, you have to be conscious that ROCKSTEADY is something that happened right after ska and before reggae, what we know now as reggae. So it's that tiny little bridge between the fast ska and this lower, looser version of reggae. It was very romantic, it was very focused on love, it was very sweet sound. Also, I gotta tell you that here in New York, hanging out in underground places, I started seeing that Black Caribbeans dance completely different than how my skinhead friends dance. And I started paying close attention on their difference. What I figure is that in New York, we're trying to mimic what British skinhead would look like, dancing ROCKSTEADY, which it's this dancing that people has been trying to imitate for so long that end up looking like its own thing. So remember, we don't have a lot of visual examples on how to do something, so people copies mostly from watching others or maybe seeing some videos. Everything, it's okay. It's also the right way to do it, as long as they're having fun. But I also notice Caribbeans at parties, Black Caribbeans dance very different as well. I had the luck to have a conversation on this specific topic with Ken Booth, and he explained to me a lot of the differences. And it was definitely that England developed its own movements by trying to copy the Caribbeans at the time in the 60s, and those moves were passed down through subculture, while in Jamaica they were having their own isolated dance. Each dance that you want to explore, it's also the right one if it feels the most fun for you. I think the trick on ROCKSTEADY is number one, to be very relaxed, to not have any pressure, to lose a little bit of the stiffness that ska sometimes bring, and just relax, make it very flow, very loose, and also repetition of beats. It's something that almost makes you go into this trance when you start repeating the same movement in beats. To watch the full tutorial, you can access it through Patreon for only $1 per month. That will give you access to a Spotify playlist, tutorials, workout videos, special performance, and content you will only see in there. It's very symbolic. I believe it's a fair exchange of energy, and you're also helping me to turn this passion into something sustainable. Eventually, when that is fully financed, I will travel around the country, of course taking my patrons as a priority, as for areas and people who can join it.